She was screaming for help. Her hands were bound as a man forced her into a vehicle. But after a frantic search, a mother of 5 is safe after a violent kidnapping in Valrico. Her estranged husband now facing serious charges. Fox 13's Erin Mesmer live at her home in Valrico where this whole thing started. And we all want to know how this woman, Elisa Summers, is doing.
Well, Cynthia, she has a cut on her wrist, but otherwise we're told that she's going to be okay. And deputies were able to track her down in less than 48 hours because two witnesses, they saw something out of the ordinary. They called 911, and that got detectives on this case. And had that not happened, it's hard to say what would have happened. Elisa Summers was missing. Neighbors were on edge.
I really was sick to my stomach last few hours.
Because the details of Elisa's disappearance were disturbing, to say the least.
They said that her hands were bound behind her back and she was screaming for help, and then he threw her back in the car.
That was Saturday in a Walgreens parking lot about 8 miles from Elisa's home in Valrico. A witness saw Elisa screaming for help as she tried to escape her own SUV. Her hands were tied. The witness saw her estranged husband, Trevor Summers, force her back into the vehicle.
We're waiting for the answer that they found her.
That came this afternoon, along with a few more answers about what happened. Hillsborough Sheriff David G. says Trevor put his plan into action Friday when he asked his teenage daughter to leave a window unlocked overnight so he could get into Elisa's house.
And supposedly he is going to speak to the mother during the day and they're going to try to work things out. That is what he told the 14-year-old.
When he got to Elisa's home, he told the 14-year-old to drive her siblings to his house in Riverview, about 30 minutes away. The sheriff says with the kids gone, Trevor kidnapped Elisa.
That night we get the call at Walgreens,
sparking a frantic search. This morning, deputies got a break. Someone spotted Elisa's car parked in a remote area near the Inn at Little Harbor Resort in Ruskin.
And when the vehicle started moving, the witness kind of stayed with him. And
that witness helped lead deputies right to the home where Trevor had just taken Elisa. They were both still in the car.
She got out of the car, was very upset, ran out of the back seat. He was still in the front seat and was taken out of the car.
We're told he had a self-inflicted knife wound to his neck. She had a cut on her wrist, but was safe. And as deputies tried to put together more pieces, Elisa's neighbors are just relieved they'll see her back home soon.
Such a relief. I hope she's going to be okay. It seems that she went through quite an ordeal, though, and it's going to be hard for her and the kids to get past this.
And we're told that Trevor's wound was not life-threatening. Again, he's going to be facing a long list of charges. Now, Elisa's mother tells us that Trevor had a long history of financial and other troubles, any criminal problems as well that he'd been dealing with over the years, and that led to potentially their divorce proceedings. Now, they have a lot of things that went on over the years, and they're going to be getting a little bit more into that tonight at 6 o'clock, Cynthia.
Yeah, thank heavens for that person who saw the car and could have ended a lot differently. Thank you.